Good morning, students. Today we will continue with the chapter 7, Events Twice in O level, written by Pauline Texty. Now, as I have already told you that Evans was a criminal and he has been imprisoned in Oxford prison and he is different from other prisoners. He is not given to violence, but he is very clever. And we know that he has already escaped from prison 3 times and he is popularly known as Evans the Great. It is feared that he will try to escape the 4th time also. So, every precaution has been taken. He has been put into a separate cell in the jail. There is a strict watch over him. However, he makes a clever plan of escaping. And now, Evans has expressed his wish to take O-level examination in German language. So evening classes are started in for him in the jail. He is the only student. The jail authorities have arranged a teacher for him from the technical college. But later it is learned that the German teacher was in fact a friend of Evans. Evans appears keen on learning German language. He wants to take an O-level test in German language. Now the governor concedes to his request. He arranges with the examination board to hold the examination in Evans's cell. And a priest from St. Mary Max is to be the invigilator. The priest, the parson, that is church priest, or you can say bishop. St. Mary Max, that is the name of the church. And the invigilator was to be a parson, a church priest from the St. Mary Max. Now, the governor takes all the precautions. Governor fears that Evans may try to escape from jail. He may overpower invigilator, so he takes every possible precaution. He orders Jackson, a senior prison officer, to search Evans' cell thoroughly. Jackson spends 2 hours searching the cell, but finds nothing hidden there. He takes away even Evans' nail scissors and nail file also. And another jail officer is asked to stay inside the cell till examination lasts. And Evans' cell is fitted with a microphone so that the governor can listen to every word spoken and every sound made in the cell. Now Jackson and Stephens visit Evans' cell half an hour before the examination. And Evans was going to shave himself. Jackson asked Stephens to take away the razor after Evans has shaved himself. He is wearing a woolen hat. Jackson asks Evans to take off his hat, but Evans says that it is his lucky hat. So Jackson lets him keep the hat on. In fact, this is a part of Evans' plan to escape. He has cut off his long wavy hair with a razor to impersonate the invigilator. Now, arrival of the invigilator. As you know, the invigilator was a church priest from the church St. Mary Max Church. Now, the name of the invigilator is Reverend Stuart McLeary. Respected Stuart McLeary is the invigilator. He is a parson. He lived alone in his flat in Wall Street, and he left Wall Street at 8:45 a.m. and arrived at the prison gate. And then he was led to Evans' cell and introduced to Evans. Now, McClary has come to the prison, but Werner is still worried. He makes a phone call to Jackson and asks him to search McClary thoroughly. Jackson searches his suitcase also. He finds a semi-inflated rubber ring. He tells Jackson that he is suffering from hemorrhoids. Then Carson says that he is suffering from hemorrhoids. He uses this rubber ring when he sits down for a long time. Now Jackson allows him to keep it, but he doesn't know that this is a clever plan. The tube contains fixed blood, which Evans later uses to pretend that he is the wounded McClary. In fact, this man is not real McClary, the person. He is Evans' friend who is impersonating as McClary. The real McClary was bound and gagged in his flat. Now, the examination begins. The invigilator asks Evans to write the index number and the center number on the answer sheet. Stephen is to stay inside Evans' cell, but Evans says that he cannot concentrate if Stephen remains inside the cell. So Jackson posts Stephen out of the cell and asks him to keep a watch to the peephole. Now, at 9:40, the governor receives a call from examination board office. He is told that there is an error in the question paper and it has to be corrected. The governor passes on the information to Jackson. The invigilator announces it to Evans. It is a minor correction. In fact, it is a hint to Evans. The call is not from examination board. It is from one of the friends of Evans. It cleverly informs Evans the name of Hotel Golden Lion. Now, again, after some time, Werner receives another call. It is from magistrate's office. They need a prison van and 2 prison officers for a remand case. In fact, this call is also a hoax. Through this call, Evans' friends are able to get a prison van. They will use it at the end of the story. Now, Evans says to McClary that it is very cold inside the cell. He asks for permission to cover his shoulders with a blanket lining the cell. McClary allows him to do so. Stephen keeps looking through the peephole almost every minute. He always finds McClary reading the newspaper with his finger hooked on the back of his collar, and Evans sitting with his pen held between his teeth. And now Evans has wrapped a blanket around him. 3 minutes before the end of examination, Stephen gets a phone call from the governor. He tells Stephen that after the examination he should accompany McClary to the prison gate and should check that the Evans cell is properly locked. In fact, this is a fake call. Its purpose is to put Stephen out of the way. In the meantime, Evans will get the time to give final shape to his plan of escape. Now, when the examination is over, Stephen accompanies McClary to the prison gate. When he comes back, he finds that McClary is in Evans' seat. He is injured and blood is trickling down from his head. He presumes that Evans has escaped after injuring McClary, and he shouts to Jackson and calls him. So, now, you should read this lesson, and we will continue with the story part in the next video.